Hello everyone, welcome to another Fun-Keys homework lab. And today we are going to see all we have learned this week. We want to recap on the musical alphabet, the most basic thing in music, for all you little ones learning piano for the first time. Okay, so let me show you how the musical alphabet works. You may know your normal alphabet, which is like this. You see? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Well, you're in luck. You don't have to learn all of it for music. Only this first line up here. Isn't that easy, right? So it's only A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And then it starts again. It repeats. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So for example, you can have a very low A, and it sounds really low. A. Then B is one tone forward. Then C comes after. Then D. So we can hear E. Then F. Now G. Now it starts again, but it keeps going up. See, it's the next note from G. The next note is A again. Then B, C, D, E, F, G, and it starts again. Keeps going up. Keep going higher and higher. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Starts again. Keeps going higher. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And we could even go higher, but the piano doesn't have more keys. So by now, you should probably know your musical alphabet so well. Just sing with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Easy, right? That's it. That's all there is. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's it. Now you know your musical alphabet. Okay, but what about the piano? Let's learn it on piano. This is the piano. There's a lot of keys. All right. Where is A? Well, to find A, it's actually much better if we first find C. C, okay? If you find C, you will find A 3 notes below C. E and A. So it's C, B, A. All right, that's A. But first, it's better to find C, because C, it's a very important note on piano. And the C scale is one of the most important scales. That's why C. So C, it's always to the left of the 2 black keys. First of all, we need to find the black keys. We need to look into the pattern of black keys. We got 2 black keys, 3 black keys together, 2 black keys together, then 3 black keys, 2 black keys, black keys, 2 black keys, 3 black keys. Right now you can find where are the 2 black keys. Just anywhere. Find a couple of them. 2 black keys. These 2, for example. Or let's say these 2. Okay, so C is just to the left of the 2 black keys. That's C. 2 black keys, C. To the left and down. All right, so now to find A, you just go back 1, 2. That's A. 2 black keys, C. 1, 2. That's A, and that's the beginning of your musical alphabet. So, for example, let's find A down here. Where is C? Well, two black keys, D, and A will be down here. Very good. So let's say we can start here with our musical alphabet. So let's say we go A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now what comes next? We start again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We start again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And we can keep going up. We're not going to do it right now because it would take forever. But we can do it. Okay, so let's go again. Okay, let's start from down here. Let's find C first. Two black keys down here. C. Now let's go down to A. 1 and 2. A. So we go. Count with me. Let's start together. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 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 Come on, faster. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can just keep going in your own piano. Awesome. There we go. That's the musical alphabet on piano. Now, for my piano students, we are learning how to improvise this couple of months. All right, so one very simple exercise we were learning this week for improvising, to learning how to improvise. It's first of all, I gave you 3 chords to play as the base. That's the base for everything, to improvise afterwards with your right hand. So what's the base? We need the base first. So we got the chords. Those were C major, you know it so well right now. By now you should know it. D major, and that after it's A minor. After that it's F major. That's it, 3 chords. Then we start again. But each chord is repeated 4 times. 4 times. So C major, 2, 3, 4. Then I go to A minor 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now I go to F major 4 times. 2, 3, 4. And that is 1 round. I'll call it 1 round. Round of chords, of course. So let's do 1 round of chords. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now let's do round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. We can keep going and do round 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Shall we do another round? Round number 4. It's just the same as always. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very good. Now, what's the trick here? Now the right hand is going to do something different for each round. So on round number 1, we will just play from the middle notes, yeah, ending in middle C. We'll play E, D, C, right? Only if that's 4 notes, they coincide with the times I play the chord. Like, look. You see? Easy. Now, next chord. We're still on round number 1. We do the same. E, D, C. Yeah, but here we're playing the left. We're playing A minor. Now we're going for F major, and here we do exactly the same. E, D, C. That's it. That's round number 1. So I'm playing the whole round number 1. All right? Shall we play it again? Follow me. Very good. So that's round number 1. Now the difference between round number 1 and round number 2 is that I will change, for round number 2, I will change what I play with my right. The left stays the same. So with my right, I will play this time using my pinky, my 4th, and my 3rd. I'll play G, G, F, E, like this. Right? So let's play round number 1 and round number 2 together. 1. Round number 2. Awesome. All right. So now your job is to find out what else to play for round 3 and round 4. For example, we could do something like this. But that's not for me to tell you. It's your job now to go and find out. Okay, homework. So we got round number 1, yeah, round number 2, and then round number 3 and round number 4. I don't know. You come up with it. Be creative. Come on, you can do it. And also, for my theory students, let us remember the note pyramid and all the notes that we are starting to see on grade 3. Okay, so let's just remember, what is this? What's that? That's the biggest note, one of the biggest notes. That's the semibreve. How many bits is that? 4 bits. 4 whole bits. It's a semibreve. It's also called a whole note. All right, so you can see it in both ways. In the UK, you call it a semibreve. In American English, it's a bit more simple. It's a whole note, just whole of it. It's not divided into anything, just whole note. All right, now if we divide that in 2, we just cut it in half, pop, from the in the middle, we get two minims, and that is 2 bits each, right? If we take this 2 bits plus 2 bits is 4 bits. So that's what we get when we divide in half a semibreve, 2 minims. In UK, it's called minim. Again, the complicated way to say it, minim. And in American English, it's just a half note. Instead of a whole note, it's just half. So now we got 2 halves. Now what happens if we take each one of them and cut them in the middle, cut them in half, just like we did with the semibreve? Now we're going to do that with the minim. So what do we get with 1 minim if we cut it in half? 2 crochets. Each crochet is 1 bit, because the minim was 2 bits. If we cut it in half, we get 1 bit here and 1 bit with 1 bit there. So that's a crochet. And in American English, it's called a quarter note. Okay, crochet is 1 bit. It's called a quarter note. It doesn't mean it has a quarter beat. Don't get confused. Quarter beat is something else. A semiquaver, you know it. But this is called a quarter note because it's not a whole note and it's not a half note. not a whole note, it's not a half note, it's a quarter note. Now what happens if we keep on doing the same? Let's take one crotchet and cut it in half. In the middle, we get two quavers. Two quavers we get. And each quaver is half a bit, right? If this was one bit, cut it in half, we get half a bit. Each one of them is half. Again, in UK, it's called quaver. In American English, it's called an eighth note, because an eighth is half a quarter note. Okay, eighth note. And still, if we take one more slice from this one, so we take the quaver and cut it in half, right in the middle, what do we get? Two semi-quavers. Easy to remember. Not a quaver, semi-quaver. Okay, and in American English is called 16th note. All right, 16th. A 16th note is half an eighth note. That's a bit of math for you there. It's always double. All right, so that's what we've seen. Always we've known this forever, since grade 1. We've known semi-breves or whole notes, semi-breves. We've known minims or half notes. We've known crotchets or quarter notes. We've known quavers or eighth notes. We've known semi-quavers or 16th notes. Now, in grade 3, we are learning one more note. And guess what? It's just what we were doing all this time, cutting things in half. So let's cut in half still one more time our semi-quaver. What do we get? Two demi-semi-quavers. All right? Demi-semi. It's like semi-quaver, but adding the word demi before. And you all know how to write it. You all know your grade 3 book. So demi-semi-quaver, okay? We get two of them. And in English, from UK, it's called demi-semi-quaver. In American English, guess how it's called? All right, we're just doubling always. Remember, a whole note and a half and a quarter, which is 4, then an eighth, which is double 4, it's 8, then a 16th, which is 2 times 8, and then 2 times 16 would be 32. So this is a 32nd note. Okay, it's if you have 32 of these notes, you'll make a whole note. Just take 32 demi-semi-quavers, and then you can fit all of them in one whole note. 32 of them here inside. All right, and that's it. Now look, that becomes a pyramid. That's why the note pyramid. Does it make sense? We always cutting things in half. Cut in half, cut in half, cut in half, and each note you cut in half, you always get double the amount. All right, so we got semi-breves, we've got minims, we've got crotchets, we've got quavers, semi-quavers, and demi-semi-quavers, which is you're meant to play them very fast. So basically you would play 32 notes in the time it takes you to play one whole note. So if one whole note would take me this, that's what it takes. So I'm saying, that's a whole note, yeah? My mouth is doing the note. So let's say in all that time that it took me to say, you have to fit 32 notes. I'm not able to do it with my mouth because that would be insane. Like, I don't think I made it. I couldn't count that much. All right, but that's meant to be done with your fingers on piano, playing very fast. That's why. All right. So I hope you enjoyed your lesson and you remember all we've learned in class. Next week, more. Bye bye.